Right, okay, so carbs are done. They were very straightforward and simple to do. What a lovely set of carburetors to work on. So to the bike now. I've been looking, this is all a bit, you know, I said it was torn here, didn't I? Looking to see if I could get another one of these, but I can't find one anywhere. Be nice if we could put that back new. It's just looks like a fucking dog's been chewing it. But anyway, I need to get the plugs out. I think I'm going to go in through here. I can get at them pretty easily. And also I've got a little bit of access through the top, haven't I? And then I said, didn't I, in part one, look, somebody's confused about HT leads. Get busy with an airline in here, because these cylinders are quite slopey forward, and there's a sort of valley in here. They do like to collect little bits of gravel and all sorts of shit off the road, so if you're not paying attention and you don't airline out and have a look, bits of shit can drop down into the cylinder, which is really bad. I'll probably just get my Borescope and have a look around the plugs before I pull them. Let's get plugs out, and let's get that cap off and just see if there's some means of turning the crankshaft. Because ideally I don't want to just put a battery on it and start fucking turning it over. I know it's only been 8 years, but anyway, talked about that, didn't I? Right, let's get those HT leads out, get some air lineage going on, and then pull the plugs. Let's just have a bit of a goosey gander on those spark plugs to see how dirty or not they are. It's fucking lovely and clean, isn't it? Look at that. Okay, what about the other side? Oh, a bit of shmoo in there, look. Let's give that more of a blowout and make it speak. Let's give that a bit more of a blowout, and that looks like coolant to me. Does that look like coolant to you? Up there on the aluminium. Bit random. Anyway, let's get these plugs out and have a look inside. Okay, I think I can get in from here reasonably easily. Show me ratchet from the top side, maybe. Yeah, that'll be easier. Well, not overly tight, that's always a good sign. Oh, I thought you were going to come out on the spark plug fucking socket then. What's happening? That's more like it. Well, not new by any stretch of the fucking imagination. But okay, next one. Bit of copper grease or something on the threads. Not necessarily a bad thing. Much the same. Right, other side. I'm going to have another really good look, see if I can find one of these heat shields. It's upsetting me. It's in a real bad way. It just, if I could find a new one and tidy all the wiring up and make it look more original, I think that would be a good thing to try and do. Same there. But as we all know, it's always the last one that's shit, isn't it? Or the last bolt that snaps off, or you know how the universe works. There's no electrode on cylinder number 1, spark plug, and there's a fucking massive hole in the piston. I am joking, hopefully. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Right, Borescope. Now then, I want to get it in there without getting copper grease all over the end of my camera lens. Try and steer it in the hole. Oh, come on now. There we go. Piston is, ooh, it's looking manky. A bit close to the top. Let's get the cap off the end of the crankshaft. See if we can turn the crank. Number 3 JIS's with a little bit of a tappy, a T-bar which is about to twat the camera. I don't ever remember any of the, you correct me in the comments, any of the other Genesis motors having this conical shaped cover. They were all flat, weren't they? At least that's how I remember them. I can only imagine that it sticks out like that because there's some way of getting something on the end of the crankshaft, but maybe not. Maybe it's there for some sort of protection, maybe? I don't know. There'll be an O-ring, I would imagine, not a gasket. Gonna come, I need a rubber tappy stick or the end of a plastic handle of a screwdriver. Oh, fucking hell. It's a massive, great big chunk of aluminium. Yeah, it's a bloody, let's not grind the end off the engine. I mean, old-fashioned R&G race protection. Well, fucking hell, who knew that was a thing? Big chunk of aluminium to grind away. Okay, now, if it's like they used to be, that is threaded, I'm pretty sure. Let's get an 8mm bolt. Right, crankshaft turning. Got an 8mm bolt and nut. There's a little hole there. I'm pretty sure there must be a fucking Yamaha tool that you bolt on that locates in that for turning of crankshafts. There's got to be. I can only imagine that's what that little indent in the crank is for. But this will suffice, I'm assuming. Not ideal, it might come undone because we're going to be trying to turn. Oh, that's annoying. We're trying to undo the bolt as we're turning the crank. Yeah, so it turns. You can hear the starter motor turning, so that's the wrong way. I'm going to be undoing the bolt, aren't I, as I... Right, let's go to the other side and then... You see what I mean? Be easier probably on that other side, wouldn't it, to turn it in the correct direction. A little bit more tappy on this side. Interesting, isn't it, that that's just a great big chunk of aluminium. I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? If you're going to slide down the road on the end of your crankcase, you might as well have a big lump of aluminium there. Never knew that was a thing on these. Whereas the road bikes, I said, didn't I, they just have a flat cover. Same design though, just bolt on with three little bolts. If you're wondering where the crank position sensor is, that's it there. Tappy. Oh, okay. Can't do anything that in then. There's no thread in that side. It's just blank. Okay, that doesn't help me. I'll have to turn it from the other side. I wonder if, oh God, I'd love to have the Yamaha tool to turn it. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Let's go back around the other side. Yeah, it's just getting that to stop turning. Where's the Allen key? Now I've got all the plugs out, so you would think it would be reasonably easy to turn the crankshaft. I'm going to have to turn it with both at the same time like that. Okay, that works. Let's do a few revolutions. I mean, it turns exactly like you'd expect it to. Feels nice and free. You're going to behave yourself and just let me turn like that. Or like that. No, you're just going to undo. Okay. I understand. I'm going to have to do them together. Oh, this is tedious. I think I need to make a little thing. It would be really easy, wouldn't it? To make something that just bolted on. Because that is getting fucking old. Shall I make a tool? Fucking, I can't turn it at all now. What's happening? Just wants to undo. Oh God. Right, stand by guys. I'm going to come up with a plan. Plan complete. Well, not really. I've just bottomed the bolt out in the hole and then tighten the nut up really tight, and that seems to be enough to keep it from coming undone. I think I've probably done about 6 revolutions of the crankshaft now. Everything seems nice and free. Right, let's get that Borescope back down the hole, see what we can see. Okay, let's go from the top there. Try and avoid, can you see? I'll do a screen record, which I'll probably overlay if I can be arsed in the edit. Don't want to get you covered in copper grease. Okay, there we go. There's a bit of a valve. That valve looks nice, doesn't it? Right, you hang out there a minute. Let me try and turn this crankshaft. That's coming up on compression stroke. Is it? Can't tell whether they're... So they're going to be inlet valves because there's 3 of them. This is a 20 valve engine. Did you know that? Let's get you a bottom dead center. Or as close as I can to it. Okay. Get in the hill. Come on, in you go. That looks lovely, doesn't it? That's what we want to see. Can I get it to go all the way around on itself? Look back at the head. Maybe. Is that piston all the way down? Yeah, that is bottom dead center. Why haven't I got enough room to turn around in there? Oh, here we go. I mean, it's pretty manky and pretty sort of carbony, isn't it? And I can't see that there's anything to worry about. Look at that cylinder wall. Right, let's have a look in a different one. That one was number 2, by the way. This one be number 1. This is going to be at top dead centre, isn't it? It's exactly where I don't want it to be. If I put that camera in that copper grease, I'm going to be cross. What's happening? I've lost the power of driving. There we go. Right, you hang out there for a second. Let's put this piston all the way to the bottom. Like that. Much the same, isn't it? Looks lovely. Okay. That makes me happy. I'll check the other 2. I'm assuming they're going to be the same. I don't need to show you all 4, do I? Then what we're going to do, let's get the oil and coolant drained out of it. And then I think what I might do is I might tackle this alarm system, getting rid of this alarm system and tidying up the wiring loom. Or should I try and start it with the alarm on, so I know, you know what I mean? I don't want to do something and then find I've got no fucking spark, or... Although the chances of that alarm system actually working are pretty slim, I would say. I know I said I was going to do short videos, didn't I? This might be the end of this part, I don't know. We'll see how we go in the edit. If you're watching it, you know, not the week it was released, it's all going to be in a playlist for you, so you can just continue watching. Right, let's do more work. So, number 3 was identical. This is number 4. Number 4's got a little bit of scoring there on the cylinder wall, which is on the exhaust side. And I did see, let's see if I can find it again, there was a little tiny spot of what looked like rust. Remember that? Yeah, there, look. Remember the GSXR750 had some spots on the cylinder wall like that, didn't it? I mean, I don't think that's anything to worry about, but the other cylinders are absolutely mint. And this one, yeah, it's got that scoring there. Just on the exhaust side a little bit. Okay. That'll do, donkey. Let's get the fluids drained out of it. Oil drainage. Got lock wire, look. We cut it there. Yes. Nicely done lock wire as well. Come on now. Why won't you cut? Here we go. That's 17. It looks like a 17. Yes, it is. It's going to be clean, isn't it? I've just got that feeling. Yes, very clean. Magnetic sump plug with a little bit of shmoo on the end. Not bad though.